Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. My first video of 2025. That's right. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve. And here we are with a huge stack of movies to kick off the new year. I'm excited to share this with you guys. This is everything I picked up during the month of December 2024. And I picked up everything from each retailer, Amazon, some from my local bookstore, and some actually from Big Lots, because unfortunately they closed down a lot of the Big Lots stores in my area. And it's so unfortunate. A lot of them are just going out of business. So I made it my mission to hit up a lot of Big Lots stores and grab some movies. So I'm going to go through each and every one, talk briefly about them. So without further ado, sit back and enjoy. And here we go. Starting at the top, picked up Starship Troopers on 4K. I used to have this on Steelbook, but I traded it in. And I settled for just a basic 4K release. Doesn't come with a slipcover, unfortunately, because I got it off Amazon. And I got it for like around $11.99, I believe, at the time. Great movie, great 90s sci-fi movie. Yeah, so there's Starship Troopers. Also picked up Jumanji. I don't know why I didn't own this yet. I believe I had just a regular Blu-ray, which I traded in a while back. So definitely wanted the 4K. It was on sale on Amazon, so I had to pick up. A lot of these are like the TriStar, Sony, or Columbia Pictures, distributed movies, and they've been going on sale as of recently, especially in December on Amazon. So I had to add Jumanji to my collection. Jumanji is a classic. Robin Williams. Yeah. And I heard the 4K restoration is great on this. And yeah, these are how the discs look. So I had to add another 90s classic to my collection on 4K. This Jumanji. And then the last 4K for this haul here is Leon the Professional. I had a steelbook. It was that pop art Blu-ray steelbook, and which was fine, but I actually wanted this on 4K. And I know it doesn't come with a slip. Again, this was on sale on Amazon, and I said screw it. I had to pick it up. It was like $13 or something like that. And I said screw it. I love this movie. Gary Oldman as the villain is just amazing. Really chewing up the scenery. He's so over the top. Bring me everyone. What do you mean everyone? Everyone! Yeah, John Reno's great in this. A young Natalie Portman. She's also really good in this. Yeah, and the discs look the same as, like I said, the other, like TriStar Columbia Picture releases. Yeah, this is a Columbia Pictures right here on the spine, you can see. So there you go. Those are the 3 4Ks that I got off Amazon. All right, now onto the Blu-rays. I picked up the Iron Claw. This was at my local bookstore. This was new. I opened it, of course, because I wanted to rewatch this one. This was actually the first film that I saw back in 2024, because this actually released in December. I think it was a limited release, and then they got a wide theatrical release in 2024, and then the limited release was in 2023. So I count this as a 2024 film. Yeah, and it was amazing. A24 is either hit or miss for me, and as of late, they've been throwing a lot of hits. And Zac Efron was great. This is just an emotional, devastating, dark drama about the brothers here for the Von Erich brothers in wrestling and their cursed family. And my goodness, I was just crying my eyes out at the end. The whole scene with him seeing his brothers at the end in the afterlife, it's so powerful. It's a damn shame this didn't get nominated like for any awards in the Oscars. I saw the Oscars are just like whatever. But yeah, Zac Efron should have got at least an Oscar nomination, because this is one of his best roles. I absolutely loved it. It was riveting. Everybody did a terrific job. Jeremy Allen White, as we know from The Bear, I love that show. amazing performance. I can't recommend this enough, especially if you love wrestling or you fascinated by wrestling like I am. The Iron Claw is a must-watch film. I think honestly I prefer this over The Wrestler, which is another great wrestling movie. Everybody always mentions The Wrestler, recommends The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke, but this one I just think tops it in my opinion. So yeah, Iron Claw, a great film. All right, I picked this up in Big Lots. It has the Big Lots sticker, $5.99. I left that sticker on purposely because, like I said, all the Big Lots stores are closing. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to leave that on there. So it's going to remind me of Big Lots. It'll be like a relic of the past. But yeah, this movie's called Monsters. Came with a nice slip, still sealed, brand new. See, you even got the title here, Monsters Special Edition Blu-ray. Never seen this. I've heard of this. Beware. Really nice embossing on the Monsters title. Beware. The best monster movie of the millennium. There's a shot of the spine. Was distributed by Magnet. And why is this movie so special is because it's the first film by director Gareth Edwards. If you don't know who he is, he's the director of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. That's right. And I believe he also made the first Godzilla, the 2014 Godzilla, if I'm not mistaken. He directed that one, and he made The Creator, which is a one I need to add to my collection because I really, really like that one. Yeah, so still sealed. Don't know when I will open it. Oh, I hear some like rattling in there. Probably the Blu-ray case got messed up. If it did, it's okay. The slipcover is in pristine condition. I can always replace the Blu-ray case. No big deal. So, yeah, I need to give this a watch one of these days. I'll crack it open. But I'm leaving that Big Lots sticker there, $6. I think it was actually discounted because if you go to Big Lots stores and start buying movies, you'll notice on the receipt they are giving discounts for you buying movies. I think it's like, I don't know, somewhere between 10% or some stores are 20% off. It just depends. But yeah, Monsters. Glad to have that with the slipcover. All right, going into what I picked up at my local bookstore now. I found JFK. Never seen it. Heard great things about it. Got this one for $11.99, and I think that's a fair price because I feel like this is like out of print. I know there's like a 4K version that got released by Shout Factory, Scream Factory. But this is fine. I'll settle for the Blu-ray. I've never seen JFK as an Oliver Stone film with Kevin Costner. I'm always been curious about the JFK assassination, so this is at the top of my must-watch list. I need to check this out. Electrifying and knockout, and it has a great cast. I think Joe Pesci is in this. Kevin Bacon, Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, just this cast is stacked. You got Gary Oldman, Michael Rooker. My goodness. Just an amazing cast here, honestly. So there you go. JFK, this is the director's cut. Directed by Oliver Stone. Definitely got to check this out. And like I said, this is like going out of print. I mean, you can still get this, but it's high in price. So if you see it anywhere and it's a good price, snag it. All right, next one up is Clint Eastwood in The Outlaw Jossie Wales. This is a classic Western that I've been wanting to watch, add to my collection. I recently just watched this for the first time. I've been missing out. I need to watch more Westerns. This is one of Clint Eastwood's best Westerns. I love Unforgiven. So seeing this was awesome. It was a great experience. And of course, I love the good, the bad, and the ugly. But wow, I was not expecting this movie to be as good. I mean, if not great, like unbelievably great. I really, really enjoyed this film. I highly recommend it. And I'm trying to build up the Clint Eastwood collection because I know Clint Eastwood is like in his 90s now. He's not going to be around forever. He's a legend, and I want to just add as much of his filmography to my collection, as many films as I possibly can. And I love almost all the movies he's directed. He's directed a lot of classics. $1 Million Baby, Unforgiven, you name it. Mystic River. Yeah, So I'm trying to build up that Clint Eastwood collection. Also, just saw Juror Number 7, which is on Max. Highly recommend that movie. It was really good. It reminded me of 12 Angry Men. So highly recommend checking that out and supporting, Mr. Eastwood, because he's still got it. He's still directing movies at, geez, I think he's like, what, 94, I believe? Wow, what a legend. What a freaking legend this guy is. He's the GOAT. So yeah, The Outlaw Jossie Wales was great. That's like a great Civil War Western. If that's what you're looking for, definitely check this one out. All right. Next one up is The Sorcerer. The Sorcerer. Directed by William Friedkin. Friedkin, is that how you say his name? Yeah, he's the director of The Exorcist. That's why I picked this up. I looked up the trailer, and this looks insane. That they have to transport like nitroglycerin, basically nitro, in a truck, and they have to go through this bridge, and it's crazy, and it's like intense, and yeah, most of these were new, by the way. Like the Outlaw Jossie Wales I found at my bookstore, and Sorcerer sealed for $10 a piece. Can't go wrong with that. And I haven't seen Sorcerer yet. I plan to one of these days. I heard great things. So I have to add it to the collection. All right. Next one up is The Crucible, film that I saw back in high school during English literature because we read The Crucible. Yeah, I can't believe, Kino Lorber released this. There it was in my bookstore, and I was like, wow, Danny Day-Lewis was Winona Ryder. I remember seeing this in high school. I remember how powerful it was with all the whole witch hunt. It was all fabricated by Winona Ryder's character. It was all a lie. But they were treating it like it was true, and they were like executing women if they thought they were a witch. It's crazy. It's a crazy premise. Highly recommend this one. I can't wait to rewatch it because I only remember bits and pieces of it, but I remember seeing it in my English class back in high school. So this was a nice find, and this was also $10. Was not brand new, but for $10, a Kino Lorber title with Daniel Day-Lewis and Winona Ryder, yes, please. It's a no-brainer. This one was actually $7.99. It's a Scream Factory Blu-ray, Rolling Thunder, starring William Devane and Tom Lee Jones. I've heard about this movie. This guy is a Vietnam War vet with a hook for a hand, and I don't know, he just kind of goes crazy. Kind of gives me the Taxi Driver vibes. I heard this is one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite films, so that says a lot. So it really piqued my curiosity. This was written by Paul Schrader. If you don't know who Paul Schrader is, he has written many, many great films, including Taxi Driver. So I was like, yeah, I need to watch this one for $7.99. Shout Factory release, Rolling Thunder. Definitely want to give this one a watch. Happy to have found that one. Okay, now we got all these right here are sealed. These are all sealed, brand new, have not been unpackaged. I'm not going to unpackage them. I'm just going to go run through them real quick, talk briefly. So here we go. We got Dick Tracy. Found Dick Tracy. This is a rare Blu-ray that is kind of going out of print. Got this for, I believe it was $11.99, brand new, sealed, at my local bookstore. This is great with Warren Beatty and all Al Pacino's in this. And I can't wait to unbox this and watch it or rewatch it because I remember seeing it back in the day. So yeah, Dick Tracy, happy to have that, to add that to my collection. Next one up is another Clint Eastwood film, City Heat, with Burt Reynolds. Never seen it, never even heard of it. I was like, what? Oh, I need to watch this. Like I said, trying to build up that Clint Eastwood movie collection. And yeah, this seems badass. It's just two awesome actors. And this looks like, yeah, I knew it, 1933. It takes place in Kansas City, 1933. So maybe during the Prohibition era. And I like movies based in that era. Yeah, so definitely can't wait to check this one out. And this one was actually really cheap. It was only $6.99 brand new. my local bookstore. And we got a few pickups from Big Lots. Bill Durham, this baseball movie / romance with Kevin Costner, Susan Sarandon, and Tim Robbins for $6.99. It was actually discounted when I saw the receipt. 2 big thumbs up. This isn't the Criterion Collection, but I figured, let me check this out for this price instead of dropping $20 in the Criterion sale and see if I like it first. But I heard good things. Bill Durham. Yeah. So happy I found that. I found Jeepers Creepers, the first movie, for $4.99 with this like Halloween J-card art style. Pretty cool. I only like the first one. Don't care about the sequels. First one is pretty good. It's all right. So, yeah, Justin Long. He's in this movie. And yes, I know about the controversial director. I don't want to talk about it. It's fucking horrible. But I kind of need more horror in my collection. So there you have it. But he is a piece of shit. Yeah. Big, major piece of garbage. But damn, this looks cool. There you have it. All right, moving on. We have The Nines with Ryan Reynolds. Don't know anything about this. Blind buy, $4.99. I was just trying to find movies in Big Lots that, looked interesting and I want to check out. So, yeah, this is from Milk Creek Entertainment. Yeah, so I need to check that one out. Then these are from Amazon. Some of these are, well, this one is recent pickups. Sisu Blu-ray DVD combo with the digital, still sealed, from Amazon. This was on sale for, I believe it was like $7.99 or $8.99 around there. And I heard good things. It's like a foreign, World War II revenge movie kind of. So, yeah. And I did see this one. Big George Foreman finally dropped in price. I think it was like, I don't know, like maybe $10.99, somewhere around there on Amazon. And I figured, you know what, let me pick this up because I actually enjoyed this when I saw it on Netflix. And this is a really underrated boxing drama about, George Foreman, his whole life story. And yeah, I really dug it. I don't know why this movie didn't get as much attention as it should have, because I really enjoyed it. It was inspirational. It was great. Great acting by the main actor here. Forrest Whitaker was great in the movie. Yes, it has the religious, undertone to it, but that didn't bother me. Maybe that's why a lot of people didn't give this a chance, but I really dug it, and I feel like people should give Big George Foreman a watch. I recommend this. So, yeah, happy to add this to my collection. Oh, my Blu-rays are about to fall because I did not seat them properly. Anyway, moving on. Picked up the Ice Harvest. I left some with the stickers here from my local bookstore. $9.99, $10 for this one. I remember seeing this and really liking it. I had the DVD back then. The Ice Harvest from Kino Lorber in Blu-ray. I'm really curious to see how the transfer looks, because this before was only available on DVD, and now I have the Blu-ray and brand new sealed, $10. I love my local bookstore, Bright Light Books. I know people have half-price books in their area, but I have this, so yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I gotta support physical media, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This is basically like a crime thriller set in Christmas. That's what it is. John Cusack, Billy Bob Thornton, Connie Nielsen. Just a great cast. Yeah, The Ice Harvest by Kino Lorber. Next one up is Knocked Up. Got this one for $5.99. Brand new sealed. And I've had this movie on DVD for like the longest, but it is one of my favorite Seth Rogen movies. Right next to The 40-Year-Old Virgin, which I love. It's hilarious still to this day. And so is this movie. And I think it's a great, it's a great movie about, like what would happen if an unexpected pregnancy happened and you had to get your shit together, man up, and deal with it. I really dig this movie. It's so rewatchable. And it was time for an upgrade, so I figured, why not? It's sealed, brand new for $6. Sure. Picked up Young Guns. Is Western here with quite the cast. Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips, Charlie Sheen. My goodness, what a cast. $6. Brand new. You know, I got that silver, that classic silver look that a lot of Blu-rays, older Blu-rays used to have. Pretty cool. Look, it even has a security device enclosed. It has all that. I've never seen it. Heard great things. This is one of the Westerns that has been on my radar that I've been wanting to watch. I know there's like a Lionsgate steelbook with the slipcover, but before I buy that, I want to make sure I like this movie. So for $6, brand new, it was a no-brainer. I also picked up Frankenstein, directed by Kenneth Branagh, and also starring him and Robert De Niro. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein from the 90s. It's alive. It has that great Blu-ray disc sticker that was promoting PlayStation 3 at the time for $6. A lot of these movies, brand new, sealed for $6 at my local bookstore. Can't beat that. Never seen it. Heard great things about it. And yeah, with Nosferatu releasing, which I haven't seen yet, yeah, it just gave me the Nosferatu vibes. You know, dark gothic horror / romance. So I'm curious to see how this one is. Frankenstein from the 90s. And last but not least, I picked up this is a blind buy, The New Kids. With this retro VHS slipcover, pretty cool looking. Don't know what it is about. I read it up. Did the read up in the back, and it's basically like some kind of, I don't know, like a slasher flick. It is directed by the guy that made Friday the 13th, the first one. What's his name? Sean S. Cunningham. It's directed by him. And it has some people in here that I'm familiar with, like James Spader. James Spader is the villain here. Pretty interesting. The New Kids from the director of Friday the 13th. That's how it looks without the slipcover. If you've seen this movie or any of these movies, please let me know in the comments. New Kids, come on, there it is, yeah. For a second, I thought it was James Woods, but it's actually James Spader, who voiced Ultron, who's been in a lot of crazy, like, erotic thrillers. He did Secretary, he did Crash from David Cronenberg. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like, I like the premise, so could be a fun watch for $7.99. A Mill Creek Entertainment release, and I always love these retro like VHS slipcovers that Mill Creek does with the cassette there. Love the look of that, so had to add it to the collection. So there you have it. We're 23 minutes in, and here is the stack of movies. My goodness, this is a lot. Looks like Jenga here, you know. There you have it. All the titles I've picked up. What a way to kick off the new year. Definitely can't wait to watch for the first time and rewatch some of these. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like physical media in general, collecting movies and Blu-rays, or anything like that, anything that supports physical media, I think this is the channel for you. Consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys as always in the next one.